Schedule C is for recording and analysing the fund's cash balances. The first top section is for their current accounts, and the second section is for term deposits. There's a total for each section, ledger total for each section, and the figures are put in here. An interesting thing is if you change at any time change the ledger figure, or the ledger figure doesn't agree with the detail that's above, an error will throw out, or a discrepancy. Just demonstrate that in the current column as well. You can see that it's looking for additional information to be supplied to explain the ledger balance. And I'll just add other bank account. But if you realise that in fact the the ledger figures are wrong and you want to return to the totals that were there, there's a little smiley button on most pages, most headed pages, that if you push that, it will return to a sum adding up the figures above rather than an entered figure. So there you have a schedule showing the bank accounts. You'll note that the bank statement figure is put in there. If you wish to reconcile and record a reconciliation, you can select one here. If I select that yes button now, you can see that a schedule label C1 has come up. This is a standard bank reconciliation format that we use for all work papers and enables you to quickly analyse bank differences and to record them, and others can review and see that they're right very swiftly. I'd point out a couple of other things here. There's a column for TFN withholding tax where the client has not quoted a tax file number. Banks will withhold TFN tax, and any such amount should be recorded here. You'll notice that we've still got one error, and that's because in this column here we've not yet noted who reconciled the bank account. This is a quick way of you recording whether you reconciled the bank or the client did, and let's make a note here that it's in fact the client that reconciled the account, and we've reviewed it and think it's reasonable. That is all the detail you need to record on this schedule. There are 3 quick smart checks asking if you've seen the bank statements, have you reconciled those statements, and does the client understand the importance of bank reconciliations. If you select the No button here, an advice point will print telling the client they should prepare proper bank reconciliations. You now have assurances of the following matters and no errors.